Hi, everybody. I don't know if you can see me yet. Ooh, there's Janice's pumpkins. Aren't they beautiful? Love them. And right there is some artwork. It's spray paint artwork, the planets. That was done by my goddaughter, Kaylee, and her fiance. And they are absolutely amazing. Just so beautiful. Hi, Gretchen. Hi, Marla. My sister from another mister. Hi, Robin. Kitty. Hi. Hi, Janet. Tamzart. Hi. I'm so glad you guys are all here. Whew. So, had a couple curveballs thrown at me there, but that's all right. I got everything together. Think I got a good live here for you tonight that you're going to enjoy. Hi, Jack. And so, yeah. Okay, got to get my thoughts together. I'm a little scatterbrained right now. Okay, so maybe if I put my glasses on, maybe that'll help me a little bit. I don't know. So I'm going to work with an 11 by 14 canvas, stretched canvas tonight. I don't even know where I'm looking because I don't know where the camera is on my phone. Oh, it must be up here somewhere. Okay. And it's going to be on the spinner. And I'm going to be working with, of course, this little piggy pigments, which I love. Hi, Dances with Aardvarks. There's Lance Travis. Hi, Lance. Sweet Janice. Hello, honey. Look, I was just showing your pumpkins. Aren't they awesome? I love those. Okay. And so we're going to do these little piggy pigments. And then I have 3 what I like to call anchor paints, which are like opaque, usually non-sparkly paints that I put in between the piggies. Sorry about that. That is water. So, yeah, I have 3 anchor paints, and I'm going to go ahead and spin you around and let you see the colors first. And then I'll bring the camera back and say bye. But I think I've gotten everything. Other than the fact that I'm so excited because all of you that are in the chat, I was noticing were here when I first started this. I see the names and I'm like, we're family because, you've been with me from the start. And and the new names that I see coming in. And it warms my heart. And I just love you guys. You guys are family. So on that note, I'm not going to ramble, not too much chatter, and I'll go ahead and show you the colors. So I'm just going to go and spin. I don't know if you noticed, but I figured out the whole horizontal thing. See, I'm getting better. I am getting better. All right. So my first anchor color. Now this is a mixture of Liquitex Basics Payne's Gray, just a couple squirts, and then Amsterdam Prussian Blue. More of that versus the Payne's Gray. I love Payne's Gray. I like to blue it up just a smidge. Okay, and then the second anchor paint I have is Liquitex Basics. Sorry, I kind of blanked out there. Bright aqua green. And I also put in some of the Artist Loft Flow Acrylic White in here, just to kind of brighten it up, or maybe lighten it up more is the better word. Yeah, because I love the bright aqua green, and the deepness of it is great when you're doing like ocean pieces and things like that. But it can really take over, especially in abstract. You know, you don't want one paint to take over all the beautiful ones. So anyway, yeah, so I lightened it up with the white, so I thought that was real pretty. And then this is this is a mixture, and I'm not sure of the brands because it's a Heinz 57. It's a copper. I know there's some folk art fire opal in there. And I think there's some gold. I actually think it's PBO Studios Precious Gold, but just a little. The majority of it is the copper, and I think that one's by Artist Loft. And then the folk art fire opal a little bit. So it's just a mixture of a bunch. Okay. Now, I usually, when I've been doing the TLP pigments, the Tipsy recipe, Mina Villegas came up with it, and it's called the Tipsy recipe because you wet the pigments with alcohol. I thought that was adorable, just like she is. So anyway, so I did do that, and normally the last several videos I've made, they were mixed with mix, and I've run out, of course. Man, I blew through that stuff like nobody's business. And so these are kind of a mixture of several things. So it's going to be a kind of a hodgepodge. We're going to kind of go rogue. And we'll see, you know, I know a lot of people are doing tutorials about the kind of augmenting that recipe. Can you use it with Floetrol? Can you use it with mix and something else? And so this will be a good test. Can you use it with a bunch of stuff mixed in together? So that should be interesting. Now, the piggies themselves, they have been mixed properly and by themselves. These colors were mixed with just Floetrol. On the spinner are all the piggies, and we may not use them all because I know there's a lot of them there. They are mixed with the amount that's in Mina's Tipsy Piggy recipe of alcohol, and then and that's just enough to wet the pigments. And if you check out her channel, she has a video, actually a couple videos that show how to mix and how much to mix with the alcohol and the piggies. So be sure to check that out. I mean, it is a dream recipe because I was having so much trouble in the beginning, you know, getting my piggies to mix up correctly. And it was mostly user error, but, you know, but when she came up with that recipe, I mean, it's a dream now, so I don't have any problems. So what I mix them with is 3/4 of a teaspoon of piggies. And then I can't remember the actual numbers, but a small amount of 91% rubbing alcohol, just enough to cover the bottom of the cup, and then maybe just an extra drop. That's it. But check Mina's, and check my description box, because I pasted her Tipsy Piggy recipe in this video's description box. So check that out. It has the exact amounts. My brain, my memory, you can't trust that. So yeah, just go ahead and go to that description box, and that'll tell you exactly what you need to do. So I know this looks kind of funny, but this is how I cover up my cups to keep my paints and my piggies from getting a skin on them. And I can tell you that, oh, hi, Jennifer. Hi, Nate. I'm seeing all these. Hi, Gloria. Oh, there's Kristen and Kayla. Hi, girls. Hi, Deidre Love. Jack, yeah, I know. I'm not really that great with the cinematography here, but you know, what can I say? Or no, it's probably videography. I even used the wrong word. So Gina DeLuca, hello, love. Oh, honey, don't. There's no sorries in fluid art. Guess what movie that is from? It's not that line, but it's similar to it. Anywho, no, honey, you didn't step on anything. I was glad to do it. So, you know, that's what we do, artists supporting artists. So it was no big deal for me to push back, you know, a little bit. So I was glad that I could be there for the majority of yours, and it was beautiful. If you guys weren't at Gina DeLuca's live that was just before this, please go back. Yep, League of Their Own, I mean. That's the one. But please go back to Gina's channel and check that out. What a beautiful piece, and what an awesome tutorial of what I was just talking about, and that is the Tipsy Piggy recipe. This is going to be a fun night. So, anyway, the lids are the 3-ounce. I have the piggies in 3-ounce plastic shot glass cups. And what I put on top of them, because it's so hard to find a lid without having your press and clear sticking to you, or press and seal, I mean, you know, sticking to you and everything else. There was no way I knew how to put something over it to not have a skin grow. And let me just say, skins on the piggies, for whatever reason this time, and I'm sorry, I know I branched off and didn't. I'll finish explaining what I mixed those with. But you know what? I'm gonna put you guys up here because I can see my hands shaking, and you guys are probably getting seasick. So just give me a quick second here. I apologize. Sorry about my hand. Somebody read my palm. Oh, bye, Nate. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I didn't get to look down in the chat and say something. Have a good night, honey. Thank you, Nate, for being here. It means a lot that you even came, and I appreciate you. Whew. Okay, so you guys are up in your holster. And I put the shot glass lids on top, and I thought, well, there's an awful lot of air in there, and it's probably still going to get a skin. But it did not. And I got these shot glass cups on Amazon. It was like, I don't know, $30 for 500 of them or something crazy. And so I just take another one, flip it over, and make it the lid. And it does not have any air come through, and it works perfect. So the skins on the piggies, for some reason, really dried quick. The top skimmed over really quick. Now, again, I'm not using mix with this because I ran out, because I blew through it. I keep saying that. I just can't help it. I just love it so much. Okay. So, and if you want to get your own mix, you can do so by emailing Krista8974@gmail.com. I believe that was correct. It's in my description box, so check that out. Okay. These piggies are mixed with, this time, it's the beginning of the Tipsy Piggy recipe. So it's the little bit of alcohol, and in my description box is the exact amount, but my alcohol, and then on the bottom, and then the 3/4 of a teaspoon of Piggy's pigment in that, and then you slowly mix it up. And I use these little popsicle sticks to do so. And the reason why I say slowly is because when I first did it, I thought it was like paint, and I was like, bah! You know, and no, don't do that. Because they do not mix up well like that. So what I do is I take, like, this is the bottom of the cup. I take my stick and I do this. You can hear the crunching of the pigments in the bottom, and you just, gently crunch them out. And that, what that does is when then you do start to stir slowly, especially with the alcohol, because it moves so quick, and it'll splash up very quickly. So slowly stir it. Make sure to crunch it before you do that. That way you don't get those little teeny pigment dots in the painting. Okay, so after I wetted all the my brain is just woohoo. I can't keep a thought. After I wet all the pigments, then I mixed it slowly with Deep Base 8300 Bare Premium Plus High Gloss Enamel Paint. And this is it doesn't say it on there, but this is the one that is untinted. Don't get any white or anything, because the piggies will be lost. Make sure it's the untinted Deep Base 8300. This is just a different way that you can mix your piggies up. And I believe the correct recipe for this particular mixture is Josanja varnish to wet the piggies, and then this, however much you need for your what you're doing. So this is a real nice mixture. I enjoy this, and this is what I use when I run out of mix, which is a lot. So, and I think I'm going to be okay, because Floetrol works well with the Bare as well. So let's just keep our fingers crossed. I mean, we're in this together, you know what I mean? I'm not really sure how this is going to go, but I think it'll be all right. Now, to make it even crazier, we're going to have the 11 by 14 stretch canvas on the spinner. And my tools of choice, of course, will be the palette knife, if need be. And where is it? My handy dandy hair dryer. And it's got one of those little doohickeys there on the end. That's the professional term, doohickey. And I just taped it on there. So, and what's nice about this hair dryer, when you get one, if you don't have one already, make sure it has a cool setting on it, and not just the cool shot, because then you got to sit there and hold it the whole time, and it's a pain. There are a lot now that have a cool setting, and it just blows cold air, and it's great. So, I'm a cool Rider. Who can tell me what movie that is from? And it has to be the correct one. Okay. Here we go. Now, I didn't have the music on because I know it's distracting when I'm talking, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on some music, and we are going to get started. First thing I'm going to do is show you, just stir up the consistency for you. This is Twilight, this little piggy in Twilight. Am I in the camera shot?
Yep.
Okay. This one is this little piggy in Latte. Love this. This is this little piggy in Fairy Floss. Uh-oh, doesn't look like I was in the camera. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm trying to... Yeah, that's not working. I think because I have it up in the tripod. Shoot. Okay. I hope you guys can see this. Oh, there's a hair in it. I think it's a hair, or it's a smiley face. The universe telling me it's happy. Okay, and this is this little piggy in Fairy Floss. Sorry, guys. And I'm going to go ahead and get that. I think that is a small hair in there. Trudy, what are you doing in my paint? Yeah, that's a Trudy. Okay, so hair is gone. And that is this little piggy in Fairy Floss. Okay, this is going to be hard because I did not write this down, but I think I'm going to be able to tell. Okay, this is this little piggy in Glisten. This is this little piggy in Comet. And I'm just going to say TLP because my tongue's getting tied. And this is TLP in, this is Glisten. I'm sorry, the first one was Twinkle. I knew I was going to get those mixed up, but they're both beautiful. This one's like a turquoisey interference blue, and the Twilight is like a regular blue, I guess. And this is Taffy. Yummy! Now I have to stir these up. There's a little bit of, it looks like it got thick there on the top a little bit. This is Enchanted. And this is Nightfall. And this is Pinwheel. Okay, so let me just get these. I'm going to turn on some music for you guys, and we are going to go ahead and these anchor paints. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to need a cup. I'm not going to layer a cup. I'm going to use one of the anchor paints as a base coat. And why don't you guys take a vote? Tell me if you want a split base or just one color. And the split base would be the bright aqua green and the Prussian blue Payne's gray mix. Or I'm just going to do the Prussian blue Payne's gray mix. So type that in the chat for me so that I can see what you guys want. I'm going to turn the music on, so take a dance break. I'm going to whip this up, and we're just going to pour the paint on the canvas. I tried this the other night, and I'll show you the results. This is I guess it's called a blowout, because I heard a Dutch pour is when you have to blow the base paint over the colors and then blow it out. And this is just blowing it out. What I did was I poured the paint on the canvas, the colors that I wanted, and I did it in layers. The base coat I did out here, which was the darker of the colors, and I blew, I just blew all this out and spun it out while I did it. I also did a very small mini ring pour in the center then, because the center was kind of, I don't know, it was just kind of blasé because I don't know. I just didn't like it. And so I've got one of these little resin cups. I don't even know how much is in there. It's really little. I mean, look, there's my thumb. So that's what I used to make this ring pour in the center. And it turned out really pretty. And you can see where I blew it out in sections. This was the beginning. And then this was the middle, which was like my interference. And some lighter colors. And then the top layer I used, that is PBO Studio quinacridone scarlet red, and it's transparent, so I think that's why it blew out and had lacing and cells and stuff. So, and then I love how this kind of looks like a little wood round to me. That was really neat. And then I just blew out the around here with a straw, and I embellished a little bit with my palette knife. So yeah, I mean, it's a little dark. I don't usually use those colors together, but I was just playing around and wanted to start trying to practice with my hair dryer because I want to use it as a tool. All right, so here comes the music, and then we're going to paint. Let me know if the music's okay for you guys. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I don't know what I'd do without you. You make me smile. What is it that you do? The life was great till you added colors. And we are adding colors, that's for sure. Like the moon is the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. You tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself. Look at that enchanted. Oh. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you. I like Pinwheel a lot too. That's a pretty one. I don't know what it is you do. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Just tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. Here's another beauty. Look at that glisten. Just wanted to show you some of that beauty. Not booty, but beauty. All right. Okay, so we're all good. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. Everybody knows and loves this song. This is Shine. The first song was my first theme song of my art journey. This is my second one. This is called Shine. And all this music is from Epidemic Sound, which is copyright free. Yay, I belong to them. And they have beautiful tunes. So, thank you, Epidemic Sound. Right now I'm gonna look at these colors and see how they play, because I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. I have to feel the colors together and the composition. It's more than just my eyes. I have to actually feel it in my gut. So these are the colors. Now I'm going to leave the, the interference ones. I think my favorites out of the three are the Glisten and Comet. This is a turquoise interference and a red gold interference. So I'm probably going to use those the most. All right, so I'm definitely going to go very light on this. I'm going to check the chat right now, and I'm going to see what you guys said as far as the base coat, if you want split between the Payne's Gray and the Aqua or not. And then we'll get going. Wow, 29 people, 29 beautiful people in the chat. All right, listen, everybody. I do this in other people's chats. I've never done it in a live. Okay, we're all on the dance floor. We're all taking a dance break, right? All right, everybody get in, squeeze in tight, everybody. And now let's give each other a big old group hug. Wow, look at all these beautiful people, 31, and I'm so sorry that I didn't get a chance in the beginning to say hi to everybody. I usually do in my lives, so if this is your first time, please forgive, and please come back. I'd love to have you. We always have a good time, and please subscribe. I'm very slowly reaching 1,000, which is a really cool thing. Yeah, so and just spread the love. That's what this is about, is love. It's not about competition or anything else. It's about collaboration, like-minded people, and loving souls together, spreading love out in the world with these beautiful colors. So that's what I'm all about. And I hope that's what you guys are all about. All right, so our base coat, drum roll please. Oh, that's a good idea. Joanne Ralston said get a zip tie for if you have a hair dryer that has a cool button. Get a zip tie and you can make it, you know, hold it down the whole time. That's a great idea. Okay. I'm looking. I do not see anything about the coat, the base coat. Dance. There's my sparkles. I love you, girl. There's my Gloria right after her, both on the dance floor. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Well, the scrolling or the chat scroller is really slow, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I think I'm just gonna do a regular base coat in the Payne's Gray, because that aqua just scares me. All right, so make sure I got this level, and I keep hitting my glasses on the light, which is not fun. Okay, we got it. Feeling something for me. All right, that's a message to all of you. Because I love you all. I like to cover the canvas in love. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because again, we're going to be blowing a lot of paint around on this. And who knows if we'll even see that. See, maybe a little teeny spot, we'll see. Man, my base coat is selling up already. That's that Amsterdam paint. And the Floetrol, and that's American Floetrol. That's not. I have never used Australian Floetrol. Oh, I'd love to try it. It looks like it's magical. All right, so I'll get the sides later. Not that they're not important, because they are, but I want to try and get a composition here going. All right. Because after I'm finished, everybody head over to Images by Gretchen's channel for art and story time. It's amazing. It's an awesome little nightcap for your day if you've had a crazy day, which I know a lot of us have. Just head over there. That's at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. She does that every night at 9:30. Alive every night, man. You're something else, girl. She even had her knee replaced and did her live, and that was a treat. So I wanna get this going here so that I'm done. I don't wanna go over. All right, so I'm going to start with this. I'm going to start with the anchor, one of the anchor paints. And it's the base coat, which is nice because then I'll have I'll have enough out here for the paint that's blowing to take a ride on. And all right, I don't want to put a lot in the center because then I'm going to end up with a big puddle and won't be able to get it off. So, okay. Mike, can you tell me, can you just watch the chat, and if you see any questions or anything, will you like just flag me? Yep. Thank you, baby. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do an interference. I'm going to do glisten. Going to give it another stir because it's pretty thick. That Bear 8300 is pretty thick. The alcohol definitely does thin it down. But it's still pretty thick. But it's a beautiful recipe. I'm just sad because I ran out of my mix, and then I was like, oh no, I've got it live. So I came up with this. All right, so we're gonna go glisten, just a little, just a touch. And you know what? I don't have gold in this. I do not have gold in this. Okay, then we're gonna go with this fire opaly color, and I'm gonna ring it through the glisten because I want to catch it with the Prussian blue more so than I do than I want it to, you know, mesh with the glisten. Okay, then I'm going to do just a tiny bit of bright aqua green. Man, look at that glisten, what it's doing in the paint. I don't know if that's because of the Floetrol or because of the alcohol that it's mixed with. I have no clue. One of the masters out there, Gina DeLuca, is here in the chats. Maybe she can tell us. I don't know. That's really neat though, how it's almost giving dendrites, but they're in straight up and down lines. I don't know if you can see it. Can you guys see it? Oh, like I'm going to be able to hear you. But here where, whoa, here where the, oh, my finger's big. Here where the glisten is, it's like straight up and down line dendrites. Really cool. I just think it's awesome that these pigments can be used with, you know, any pouring medium of choice. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to make you dizzy again. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. And we're going to go with taffy. Ooh. Huh?
You have a bot.
I have a bot. Okay. Sorry, guys. Just give me 1 second. What's, is that like a troll?
Yeah.
Angie bot. There he is. There she is. Yes. Goodbye, Lisa Knight. See you later. Thank you guys for telling me. Was there just one?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Oh, Emily Flotia, you have a bot. Give me a wrench, please. Okay, let me... Okay, I dub you the mod, Emily Flotia. Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know, those trolls, they make me laugh. It's like, did they sit there and do that like all day? Like wait for chats to come up and be like, oh, I'm gonna get in that. Okay, this is, pardon me guys, sorry. Oh, this is just not working out. Okay, I'm just not gonna touch it now. All right, I'm gonna get my hair dryer here and we're gonna blow this out. Okay, and then I just make sure that I have my button of my hair dryer on cool. And I always start with the low setting. So here we go. Definitely have skins. That's not good. Okay, let's do a little update here. It looks like a couple of them grew skins just in the time. Of course, I did jabber on quite a bit this time in the beginning. But it looks like some of the piggies had skins in them, so they're gonna look like, you know, like Floetrol bugs or whatever. So when I find them, I'll pick them out. Got my handy dandy tweezers, which I think this is one here. No? Okay. And if you saw, I blew off the ones that were the big. That was from the taffy. So, okay. I just wanted to start slow with this. I was gonna like just blow out first, and then I was afraid I wouldn't have all the colors in here. So, all right, I'm gonna blow it out just a little more, and then we're gonna add more color. And then the nice thing about this is when I'm blowing it out, I didn't cover the sides when I started, but now, you know, they're almost all covered, so that's nice. Okay. All right, the next colors I am feeling. I'm gonna go in with some Enchanted. No, we're gonna make sure that this is. Okay, so this is a learning experience, and I'm glad I did this with you guys here, because that's going to tell you that Bear 8300 is really, really thick. And so just make sure you're going to have to stir, stir, stir if you use that. All right, now we're gonna put in Nightfall, which is beautiful. It's a beautiful color. It's like a purpley gold color. And my friend Sparkles got some piggies the other day in the mail, and she was showing me her colors, and she had the Constellation and the Nightfall, and it looked like they were kind of the same colors, but I told her that they do have different undertones, like the constellation is purple and a dark blue, like an indigo, and it is, whew, it's, what do I want to say? Very dramatic. And then the nightfall is like a purpley gold, and I mean, it's amazing too. It's magical.
Can we fill the piggies with distilled water?
Huh. That's a very good question. I don't know if you can, I don't know if the water would disperse the piggies the way that the alcohol does. Like when you put the alcohol in there or the varnish, it makes the pigments and mica move. I don't know if the water would do the same thing. Gina DeLuca, if you're still in the chat, could you, I'm going to phone a friend here. I need to phone Gina DeLuca. Can you tell us if that's a possibility, if you can wet the piggies with water? Stay. And I'm going to pour on some more paint. Ooh, that's a sparkly one. I love that. Okay, now we're going to go in with some Comet. Stay. I tell you, I love Epidemic Sound. And no, I'm not an affiliate or anything. I just have an account. But their music is so awesome. And it's copyright free, so you can, use it on your videos. But it's really good music. I don't even listen to the radio anymore, really. I listen to Epidemic Sound and Gina DeLuca, Skeletons in Her Closet. That's a good one to pour to. All right, so I added a little water to the Comet and to the other ones that you just saw me pour, and I'm trying to get this in the camera shot. This is the Comet, and I put a little bit of water in there to make it easier. I did that with the Nightfall and the Enchanted. I can't believe I'm not using gold. This is like crazy for me. Okay, I'm gonna just stop there, and because like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna use all of the colors, but I feel like we're good right now. Man, look at that. All right. Okay, this was a really good idea, I think. But I think because my piggies were too thick for this type of technique, and they had had grown a skin over them. I'm blowing the skins off. I'm hoping it'll still dry. Okay. So I guess we'll see. The only ones that else that I want to use, and that I have already removed the skin from. What a waste! Wow. Yeah, if you're gonna do a that's really important. If you're gonna do a technique that needs thin consistencies, whatever you mix your piggies in, make sure that you mix them with. You can add water, because I've added water to these. They're still beautiful. It didn't dull them down, and this water is filtered water from my refrigerator. So. All right, I'm just going to put one more on, and that's Latte, which has a beautiful shimmer to it. It almost can take the place of gold. It's really beautiful. And then I'm just going to splash just a little bit of pinwheel on top, because it's got a really pretty shimmer. And I want to tell you, don't flip out when you first add the water to whatever your mixture is, because right now, I should have done this in the camera shot, but it curdled up. And a lot of people, including myself, if you're a beginner, I would have like flipped out and said, well, I ruined it, and thrown it out. Just keep stirring. It thickens, and it gets creamy as you stir. So this is the pinwheel. All right, and then we're just gonna throw a little bit more of that pretty light aqua green that has the white in it. I'm gonna hit this with some air, and then we're gonna blow out of here in 2 minutes. Alrighty, so I appreciate everybody being here. I love you guys. I'm sorry I wasn't quite on top of my game. But I think the learning experiences are important to see too. And this is definitely definitely a learning experience. But you know, you gotta try. You know, and when you don't have certain things, ingredients that you may need, it's good to know if you can, you know, put in other things and use it. All right, folks. I'm going to go ahead and bid you adieu. I don't know if there's any saving this one. I hope so, because there's a lot of beautiful pigments on here. I'm going to try some other things. I'm going to do a mini ring pour in here, and I'll post a pic of it when it's dry on the community tab and on Facebook, so you can check it out. Thank you all for being here. I'm really sorry. I do want to apologize, and I talk all the time when I'm nervous, and I was really nervous tonight because I just wasn't on top of my game. So I appreciate you guys being here and being patient with me. And I love you guys. So love and light to you and yours. And just keep pouring till you're soaring. I'll see you later.